This is going to be amazing because I want to build a Minecraft maze in Minecraft in this lovely gaming district as well. And this gaming district needs filling up a lot more. So I'm going to design a big maze. And as you can see, this is the giant area here I've flattened out ready for this maze. And it's not just going to be here. The majority of the maze is actually going to be underground. But the guys who are playing this won't know that until they drop in. So this is Maze Drop 2.0. And before we started, Sid came over with a couple of materials and to show off his game. Hey, dude. How you doing? How you doing?
I left you a few fresh pistons and tough in the chest there if you want.
Oh, over here. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what? That's a great help. And actually, I'm sure that this squid head is going to come in handy.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I've got an idea for this.
Like it's a bit weird, but maybe it clicks. You know.
It could work for like just ambient sounds as well. That is pretty cool actually. When you first posted it and said, "Oh, I've built a game already," I was like, "Oh no, I need to go play this," and then I've never got round to it. What do I have to do?
You just run and you place the sand or the gravel as you jump in the air, like towards the block, like this, and then you jump on it while it's mid-air, and you try to get to the barrel at the end. The barrel is there on a bit higher and on the other side.
Oh, up there in the.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, all right, okay, so I've got to do the whole, like, jumping and placing at the same time.
You got this.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh! That wasn't too bad.
You got a third. I'll be playing your maze just like that.
The maze will be very simple now, because I would have spent all my time doing this instead.
No. Hey, don't drag me into this.
Yeah. It is so easy to procrastinate in Minecraft. Now, I've gone and got a bunch of materials here, and we're going to start by designing a wall around this place. Because obviously we don't want them to get out. We want them to be lost in this Minecraft maze. So I've gathered all of these materials ready, and I'm not too sure exactly what it's going to look like, but we're gonna have a play with it. Let's start off by just trying to make a section of the walls somehow. I'm thinking if we use some deep slate in it here, and yeah, we'll just make a section of the wall here, and then we'll make it bigger everywhere else. So this is the plan. What we're going to use is this deep slate here mixed in with the deep slate tile as well, just to give it a little bit more texture. And as you can see, I've added some of these stairs in here. So it kind of looks like there's missing bricks and it's an old wall. And to go with that kind of old theme, put some leaves around it here, these flowering azalea leaves. I'm thinking we'll mix in some of the normal azalea leaves as well. So it kind of looks like it's overgrown and it's been here for a while. And this maze is kind of an old maze that no one's cracked in a while. And maybe I'll put some little hidden secrets around it as well. Get the rest of this all kind of mapped out around here so we can actually see the area we're working with. And then I'm going to start designing an entrance around here. But let's get this wall in first and see how that looks. So here we have the entire wall completely done all the way around it. And we've got an idea of roughly where we're going to start. This round here is going to be where the entrance is. And this is where people are going to start off around this line here and drop down, eventually getting themselves back up, going around the main top bit of the maze. And I've done a little hole. This is kind of where the exit's going to be. So this is where they're going to try and get back to. So get back to the start. First of all, I'm thinking I'm going to put a too high layer round here of leaves, just so we've got a border where they can't actually jump over. I think we might have to try and disable the double jump beacon though, because that's not going to help us out. And there we go. This is the area that we've got for the top bit of the maze. So the plan here is I'm going to use slabs for the maze here, so nothing can actually spawn on it, and I don't have to go around and light everything up properly. So what we're going to do is kind of dig out an area of where the maze is going to go. Just by literally digging out the top layer of it and getting a line going across, put slabs all the way across it, and then start doing like the off bits where people can get lost and everything. From previous mazes that I've designed, I found the easiest way is if you get the line that you need to go down to get all the way to the end, if you get that done first and then start having like offshoots of different lines going off different directions, that's kind of the easiest way to design a maze. That way you're not going to get lost and not have to make sure that it does definitely connect up properly to the end. But I'm sure there's other better ways to actually do the maze. But just to get started, now I've got all of the maze fully slabbed up. I've kind of realised there's a bit of an issue as underneath these bushes here, it's just going to be dirt. And I don't think this is going to look great. So I'm thinking I'm going to replace everything with moss. There's something I kind of want to try. Like if I bone meal the moss, normally the block next to it won't change to moss if there's something on top. I don't know if because leaves are transparent that would make a difference. So yeah, like we can't bone meal that. Right, I'm glad I found that out before I went and put in all of the bushes here, because that's going to take me a while. I'm going to have to take all of these back off and then probably go around and just bone meal and take everything off. But I think that will look much better. And it does look much better. Look at that. That's some clean edging there. The groundskeeper for this maze, this Minecraft maze, is definitely getting a raise. Because it's me. But it is now time we get all these azalea leaves and we start cracking on with getting the edges up of this maze. And then we can start with the bottom bit. I have now completely done all the bushes for the maze so people can walk around and get lost. I actually tried it out on a stream with a couple of guys just to see what it was like, and they seem to like it. But now we've got this done, we can actually get to work on the bottom half of the maze, which I'm very excited to do. So the plan is they're going to enter the maze, and I'll probably put something so they have to crouch down, but they'll drop down into here, which will mean they are now stuck in this little room and they've got to enter the underground bit of the maze. I started trying to think of a way to design it, and I want to use a lot of this tuff and maybe add a bit of blackstone in here and there with a few leaves, just for general greenery. I am going to keep it pretty much the same look when we go down here, just so it's a little bit more confusing. I think if I made it like different sections and everything, it'd be pretty easy to kind of figure out whereabouts you are in the maze. As you can see, I've mapped out everywhere it's going to go. I've got little drops that go down, so it's not all on one level like it is on top of the maze, which should make it a little bit more confusing, especially once we get all the tunnelage up like this. It is now not going to be very long until we actually get to see someone go through and try and race this maze, so I'm very excited. And it's not going to be very long. Why? Because it is completely done. I've even done a small entrance which finally matches the rest of the build. But I am so chuffed that we can finally say this is open, and Vince has just logged on, so maybe we can get a few people on to give it a go and actually get lost in here. This is my, you'll like this, slapped together maze, or the front of maze. Yeah. Because it's named, that's why that's funny. I know, I've literally slapped it together today. Which, by the way, if you've not already subscribed, now's the opportunity to do that while these guys are reading. Oh god, I'm pressing buttons. Reading this kind of stuff. There you go, little cheeky plug.
So this is interesting.
Yeah.
Quickest time by the end of the Limelight season gets Micropig's first diamond of season 3.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So there's incentive there to try and get the best time. Yeah, plus my first diamond of season 3. That's a special diamond, that is.
That's true. It is kind of a big deal.
Oh, and by the way, for season 3, I'm planning not to touch diamonds for the entire season. But don't tell anyone that. I've also put a little lookout tower up there as well, so people can watch people try and go through the maze. First up, let's see how Vince gets on. If you want to go for it, you go for it.
Let's go.
Yeah, and he's off. I'm curious how long it's going to take you.
I didn't expect this to be a 3-dimensional maze.
Oh yes, yeah. There's levels down there.
This already went from okay to not as okay. I'm trying to keep my internal direction strong, because if I have to turn around, this is gonna get bad fast. Also, I can't get in here for some. Why can't I get in here? Because I have a logic for this. I think I know what you were thinking when you were making this, and so
okay.
I think I can figure out. the path, because you weren't gonna give me a direct route. So the most ideal thing I can do is actually head away from the exit.
That's
Instead of heading towards the exit directly, I need to run away from it and really get things effed up a little bit.
Okay, that's an interesting theory.
I think I need, because like you're not gonna make the first right turn lead out. You know, like that would be dumb.
Maybe I did.
Nah, you didn't.
Yeah, I might have made it that easy.
So I can't tell if I'm going the same way I came or if I'm going a new direction. But I do know still what direction I'm going. So if I end up leading myself right back out of the hole, I'm gonna be upset. But at least this is the same way. At least I know where I am. All you know, I could be stuck down here for the next 2 hours.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
You said nothing would spawn down here. You lie.
I said nothing should spawn down there. Very specifically, nothing should. Nothing
I'm
will.
looking at something that's down here. It gave me an egg. I'm now violating the game rules because I have more than a carrot on me.
Is that chicken still in there then?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I thought that'd despawn eventually, but apparently not.
No, there's nothing here. It's an empty hallway, my girl.
It's on my poor attempt at a heartbeat.
Yo.
So I originally created this maze, and I had what is it on the leggings that makes you go quite fast?
Speed sneak.
Yes, yeah, that. And then I tried it without them on. I was like, oh my god, this is so slow. Because when I was
this is
testing,
awful, and I just hit a dead end. That's my logic. There's a villager over there.
there's no villager there.
There is. I hear him.
There is no
Guaranteed,
villager.
there is no villager.
I'm stuck in the maze. Help. What's going on? What is happening? What is going on?
Are you stuck there? Are you?
There we go. I don't know why that was a thing. All of that was to get me here?
Yep. Now you start the top bit of the maze.
Dead ends. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Generating a map. I'll get there. Yep. Thought as much. Okay. So that is completely dead end territory. And this one's just a flat dead end too, which means I have to go this way and then further down this way and through here. Yup. Okay. Doubling back doesn't make any sense because that wouldn't work.
I absolutely love this dude strategizing.
I don't think that's going to lead anywhere either. Pretty sure that that's as well a dead end. Yup. Yup. I gotta be there though. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I just got myself on a huge tail of dead ends. Thanks, Micro.
It's like when I tested this myself, this is the bit I was stuck on the longest. Which, funny enough, is the bit Levi was also stuck on the longest during testing.
See, this doesn't make sense.
Say,
And I knew that
have you
didn't
made
make
any
sense. Why did I do
changes?
that?
To this top bit, no.
Can I jump?
You can
Might
jump
jump, yeah.
as long as you don't jump over the thing.
Okay.
Because I think you have double jump because of the beacon here. Yeah,
Yes,
so
I do. Oh,
yeah.
I did. Oh, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just about make it up. So yeah, just as long as no one actually cheats.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
This is what I needed. This is what I needed. Was to get to the other side over here. I know I have to move through this somewhat methodically. And if you haven't noticed, I'm just cracking it like a safe. We're just checking the tumblers and running them through. But I think, yeah, this is a new sector of the maze. One of the things I've noticed about your maze is that you don't connect certain loops to other loops, which means that once you get past a certain area, you can't be pushed backwards, it doesn't seem.
No, because I didn't want to make
also
it
means
too...
you can't skip over sections.
Yes, yeah.
It means you can't skip over sections, but you also can't end up going back a section.
Yeah, you can find it very difficult to go back a section, yeah. Then Milo flew in so she could start watching before her run.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello!
This way.
Over this way, Kaz.
Thanks.
I know that I'm on the right path. Oh, double dead end! I still know I'm on the right path, though.
I'm not gonna lie. For a first run, this is pretty good.
Thank you. Safe.
Yeah.
Dude, you're talking to the safe cracker guy. It's just an algorithm. This one's pretty easy to brute force. This is all a bunch of nonsense, I think. I think that's Micro's game.
It is my game. Nonsense is my game. Milo also asked how the maze worked, and I gave a stellar explanation. So you kind of come in one side, go all the way around, and then back out the other side.
Oh.
Or in Vince's case, you just go in one side and you stay in there forever.
Yeah, you never come back.
I go sleep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no, in real life, I'll wake
Yeah,
up in
what's
8
your-
hours when you're finally done.
What's your plan for creepers spawning in here?
Creepers. I hope that they don't.
See, you have this double choice here, but it's pretty obvious that this is the right one. And I'm wrong. Why do I hear phantoms? Yes!
GG, dude. GG. All right, let's check your score. In the rule book, it says how you'd map your score out. So you would do it like 43 dash, what was it? 4361?
4338.
38. So then that's how you write your score on the board. 4338. I thought that'd be the easiest way to do it. Who wants to go next?
Milo!
Now let's see how Milo gets on.
Fun about sitting up in this tower watching is I can do my job while I do this.
In you go.
We're gonna get an article on the new maze.
Am I?
Yep.
Wait. What? Oh, this ruins like my entire plan.
What was your entire plan?
Well, you know how to solve mazes, right? You just stick to like the left-hand side.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Milo, if you try that method on that maze, that grass maze that we were just running through, you will be in there forever.
I wasn't expecting this underground bit.
Yeah, that's the whole point of maze drop. You never expect it. While we were watching Milo, Vince gave me a little sneak peek at the news.
Page 2, that's gonna be your page on the new,
okay.
newspaper that's coming out.
I approve this for your newspaper. Your editorial.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, front page news is going to be the opening of the Gazette.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, page 2, I'd be happy to be on page 3, to be honest.
Watch me get lost and frustrated.
I think you're actually doing better than Vince.
I really got stuck down there for a long time.
Hey! Right, now to do the proper bit of the maze.
It?
Solve the bottom bit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, whoa, good stuff, Milo.
Are you going to do the whole hugging to the left or the right thing?
I was thinking of it because that's what I got. How I got through that bottom bit. Really small place called Maze World. About 2 hours drive from where I live, and we used to go there as kids, and it's been there for ages. Yeah, as kids you kind of like, you duck under because there's like a big enough gap to like duck under and just complete the maze. The amazing maze. This is why I just hugged the left wall.
It'll be interesting to see how that performs compared to Vince just going for it and going for all the different routes and see if that actually works. So then we carried on just watching Milo run this maze, and it was pretty fun. We were just kind of chatting in the meantime, but this project has taken me absolutely ages, or at least longer than I expected it to. And I work full-time. This is not my full-time job, but I hope you've enjoyed it so far anyway. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I think Milo's tactic's actually going to beat yours, Vince.
I've got enough copies.
I did it.
GG. Yeah, that's definitely faster.
Really
so 32 and 14.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. That's
I got caught and circled a couple of times, and that's what really killed my time.
I'll put it on the board here.
That's how you solve mazes.
Yeah.
There was one little bit that I didn't do the left-hand thing on, and it was down underground.
Well, that was a lot of fun. And as you can see behind me, a lot of other people have played, and Goob has got an absolutely smashing score. I'm going to link everyone's channels below, so if you want to go check them out, by all means do, especially Vince's episode with the Mars Gazette. But an absolute big thanks to all the guys who took part to make the maze possible. And in the next episode, what I plan to do is get this coastline all looking great, because at the moment it's pretty bare, and I've got a lot of big plans for this place. So make sure to like, subscribe, and all that lovely stuff. And there's a couple of videos on the screen at the moment, so if you want to go check those out, that's what YouTube recommends to you. But otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. See ya!